The fuck is y'all following me? Why, bro? You don't tell me what the fuck I should not and should be. You better watch yourself. The fuck? I don't even want to I can't even be comfortable because look at this shit. Then y'all covering up the block way for people. They trying to walk and shit with their kids. These people out here following me and shit. This ain't weird. This ain't. Look at the neighborhood creepers. The neighborhood creepers. Yeah. Damn. What the fuck? Then Buddy, look at Buddy. He's still creeping.
Steve. No, Steve.
What the fuck? Hey, that's some weary shit, my boy. Damn. Yeah, they ran this bitch out here creating problems and shit. This shit, wow.
What's going on, buddy?
Nigga done brought a
No, we answered that question.
team out here.
Obviously, he doesn't live here.
The reason why I asked you to live here is a private community, so if you don't live here, you need to leave. If you live here, you're visiting a friend, that's fine, just let us know, because you get neighbors concerned since you're walking around my house.
I'm not walking around your house.
Hold on, Steve. You've been past my house 4 times, I don't know you, I've never seen you here before, and you're walking past my house over and over again. So if you live here or you have a friend you're visiting here, that's fine.
I'm not in front of your house.
You're in front of my house.
You're actually following me.
You went up the wrong way. We're just asking a question. You live out here?
I'm part of the neighborhood.
You're part of the neighborhood? Does that mean you live here? It's simple.
Like, bro, what?
I'm asking a question. You live here? You went up to my wife.
Bro, I didn't go up to your wife, bro. I don't know who you talking about. For real. And I think I can walk around my neighborhood.
If you live here, yeah. So you live here.
Like,
You live here?
you gonna keep asking me the same question over and over and over and over and over. This man following me. This is harassment, right?
You haven't answered yet.
That's harassment, right? That's harassment, right?
I think what you did to my wife, yes.
Look. He followed.
What you did to my wife,
You read it up.
You walked all the way back, past all the cattle. You walked back here for what? You want to go through a gated community? What you want?
You think I would do all that to hang out with you?
What you do?
You think I'd do all that to hang out with you? Come on, nah.
Come on now. Look at this guy.
Y'all got my face right, though. Say what's up. Your wife probably want to talk now, because you done did too much. I don't know what's up with you. You more interested in me than your wife. Weird ass cracker.
Buddy, you're crossing the line now, bro.
Hey, you been crossing the line acting like you gonna hit me. I want you to do it, for real.
We all know that.
We know that. You're a fucking loser. Look at you. We know what you want, buddy. We know.
Bruh, I'm a loser and you getting out your car to follow me.
You're harassing.
Come on, all right, like, make it. What am I doing?
Back up.
I'm just to say this is harassment, right? Hell no. They're mad because I'm in a neighborhood like this. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. I promise you.
I know you said it. I saw you earlier.
Okay then, exactly.
Y'all say hello?
They're just out here. Mark from the soil, you know what it is on Twitter. That's what we do.
Period.
Yep.
Y'all follow him.
Being black is not a crime.
Same story every time.
Being black is not a crime.
Same story every time.
Being black is not a crime.
Same story every time.
Being black is not a crime.
Same story every time.
Being black is not a crime.
Same story every time.
Being black is not a crime.
Same story every time. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Same story every time. Same story every time. Same story every time. Same story every time. Same story every time.
Same story every time. Same story every time. Same story every time. The soil, you already know what it is, man. We out here making it happen, Captain. That's what we do, man. We show up, blow up the situation from the soil. So you just security out here at the Sky Ranch?
Yes.
Okay.
No, well, not out here. I came out here for Miss Sarah.
Okay, Miss Sarah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't do security out here.
Oh, you don't do security
No.
out here, but you know about the security business.
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, yeah, by being a Black American. So, today, what did you think about, as far as coming out here for the protest when you saw the video? What was your response?
I was pretty I was shocked, man, because, like I say, man, like I was saying, this racist stuff, it ain't stopped going on, and you know we got to. It's sad because things could have went different.
Yeah, right.
It could have went sideways. So, come out here trying, protest and we all out here, we come together and stuff, cause something got to be done.
Right. So what you think about us moving into communities that not enough of us is there? Like, just say it's a lot of white people, a lot of crackers that you're gonna get this kind of energy with if you move from your people to move out here. What you think about that? Do you think you could just move anywhere?
No, I don't think you can move anywhere. I don't know, man, cause the world we living in right now is yeah, I don't think you can move anywhere. But it ain't fair because they can come in our neighborhood and move in our neighborhood, but then when we come and they neighborhood move in, they looking at us like, dang, what they doing? They looking at us strange. So yeah, man, I don't think now you can't move nowhere these days.
Right, I agree 100%, man. So while you coming out here today, what you think of your effect about coming out here and doing your part about trying to clear this up and coming up for the family? So what do you think your part is?
Yeah, when I seen the video, Sarah had called me and asked me if I wanted to come out here, and I told her I'd come, cause we all black, and we all got to come together, man. We all got to come together, especially like this on the, situation like this, cause look at the Trayvon Martin situation, so we all got to come together.
Right, I agree with you, brother. What's your name again?
My name is Montreal Peterson.
Montreal Peterson, man.
And I got an
All right, yes sir, nice to meet you too.
I got the wrong
Yes, sir.
one. He's good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Montreal Peterson, man, signing off, man. You already know what time it is.
Hey, my name is LaShante Mackey. I don't live over here in this area, but I came to do the walk. I just think it's very important for us to not retaliate or be dangerous or make it, a big problem, but it's something that we need to speak out on. Just because I'm black and I'm walking past does not mean I'm armed, I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna hurt you, or whatever. This was a child, that's it. I mean,
Okay, sis, I want to ask you a question. When you saw the video, what was your reaction to the video?
When I saw the video, I was very, very angry. I was angry when I saw the video because you can clearly tell the little boy was scared. You can clearly see that he was scared and he wasn't trying to. It made me really angry. The video had me mad because if that was my son, I have to teach this same thing to my. What possibly harm could that little boy be doing? You can clearly see in that video that boy was not trying to. It was just wrong. It was wrong. And if that was my child, I would have been really upset, really been angry. I would have had attorneys and everything involved too. So I would have been going about it the right way, the peaceful way, But that was wrong. You can clearly see that it was awful.
So I want to ask you the same question I asked to someone else about moving into these areas where this tension is at. Where people moving from where your people is located, like more from the hoods and neighborhoods with nice houses to moving out here to secluded area. What's your feel about that?
How I feel is whatever you want for your family and you should be able to do. I'm not saying that, oh, hey, I just want to move from in this area because, oh, I think this area is the hood or whatever, or I think this area is nice. So wherever you want to move with your children and your family, you should be able to do that safely. So like, I was born, I'm from Laurel, Florida, by Venice in Nokomis. So Laurel is very small, and I still consider, I call it my hood because that's my hood, that's where I'm from. But when I moved to Sarasota, I lived in the old projects before, so I've lived in the projects before, and I've lived in good areas too. From here all the way to California, because like, with my children, I got 7 kids, and my husband has always moved us to nicer areas because he wanted it better for our kids to live. Like, so it shouldn't matter what neighborhood you're in, whether it's a good neighborhood, a bad neighborhood, whatever. You and your children should be able to walk and live and do what they got to do peacefully, without my black son walking down the street and I'm scared he's gonna get shot or killed because of his, if my neighbor I felt was rude or wrong or doing something to harm my child or saying something negative to my child while I'm out the door, I'm going to address that person as an adult. Listen, don't talk to my child like that. Don't bring that to us. We're not here for that. And I think that's something that my kid's dad would do too, because everywhere we live, we basically just stay to ourselves. Like, we come outside, we do what we do, we go in, but we mind our own business and stay out the way of where we live. So we don't never really have that problem. But I know if we did, that's something we would say to that person right then and there about our kids. Like, we're not gonna, like, if we know that tension is there, we're not gonna be like, no. Like, we ain't gonna go out of our way to make a bunch of trouble, but we is gonna address that tension when it comes to our kids. Yeah.
Right, sister, what's your name again?
LaShanti.
LaShanti.
Yep.
You said signing off with LaShanti. Thank you, LaShanti.
You welcome.
All right, sister.
Good morning.
You guys need sunscreen? I brought some for you.
Oh, that's special. No, I'm okay.
I'm
already coated, thank you.
All right, I know, look at me. I'm going, well, good luck.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Like I say, you're going to have more people that are against what has happened than more people that are standing with it.
That was an asshole. Yeah, I thought that was going to offer sunscreen to a bunch.
No, I think, no. I want to stop this before it starts.
Really?
He was just trying to make conversation and be
Oh, okay.
nice.
Yeah.
We're not going to buy in and look for the negative in everything because it gets everybody riled up, and then it's going to get crazy.
You're right.
And you could, even if he wasn't being nice,
We're
just
nice.
plug it in your mind. That, okay, that
Even
was
if
a
he's
moment.
not
It's
nice,
over.
we're nice.
Yeah.
We have to lead with love.
But I don't think he was trying to be nice.
Lead
But
with love.
either way,
I do. I think he was. When he
He was
left,
being
he
funny.
said good luck. He didn't
Yeah,
have
but
to
that-
stop. He
that's a
could have
hell of a
drove
statement.
through and ignored us.
That's what he should have did.
No.
Yeah, I come in. I'm on 10 all the time, so
Yeah.
I don't think that way. I think the other way.
Yeah, me
That's
too.
me.
Margaret.
Okay, Margaret. Yeah, so we was asking about the details of why you said the family didn't want to come out because of the legal matters and things of that nature. Could you fill us in a little bit more? Because a lot of people were expecting the family or something to come out, but I just want to clear it up why they shouldn't come out. And
Oh, absolutely. Well, whenever you're dealing with the police department, which got involved in this, because there was an off-duty cop that did come out in civilian clothes, but in the cop car to speak with the young man as he was walking. So a police department has a whole department of legal advisors. So as the family, it would not be wise for them or anyone that's saying they're representing them that's not an attorney to go and sit at a round table with them. So once the young lady got legal counsel, she was advised that she was not to participate or have any further conversation with anybody concerning this issue, that everything needed to run through her attorney.
okay, and another question. I heard when you said earlier that, because a guy had rolled up, and I want to make sure it's clear. Sometimes we can take things a different way. Like I told you, I'm a total opposite guy where I take things that way 10, and you might look at things to 1 and say, hey, that's not offensive.
Absolutely.
You can't get charged up about it. So what's
Absolutely.
your standpoint about that?
When the young man rode up on
Yeah, he
the
came in.
four-wheeler,
He said, you need suntan. I got suntan lotion for y'all out there. And you didn't find that offensive, but I did. So what would you say about that to not get charged up about
no, the reason I didn't find it offensive is because we had parted the sidewalk for him to ride through. And I feel that if he was not trying to be supportive, he would have just driven through. But he took the time to stop. He also said, hey, good luck to you guys. He obviously may work for this community based on what he was riding in. and he did offer sunscreen. And there was a young lady out here, she is a redhead, and she is not allowed to be in the sun without being protected. He didn't have bottles of water, he probably would have offered those. I saw nothing offensive about it. And my thing is to try and keep the temperature down out here, to make sure that we are not jumping off the handle on things that we're assuming could be offensive, because it starts like a wildfire. When one person gets upset, that really went south real quick until I stepped in and said, hey, let's calm it back down. We get our point across. We've already won the battle. When someone has to lock their community down, you check that off as a victory. When they have to lock the park down, you check that off as a victory. When someone loses their job, you check that off as a victory. Now, we're after 2 more people, 2 more jobs, and a police officer. So we can't come out here and give them any ammunition to use against us.
I just want to ask you one more question, because our brother Martin Luther King, he definitely wanted to make peace, but before he left, he was like, we coming to the White House for our reparations. But he knew when it changed and switched, he actually switched the energy,
Yes.
right, before he died.
Okay.
But being that calm, taking the calm, settle approach, do you think that's always the answer, taking a settle approach to situation, or sometimes you got to bring the same energy that you reciprocate?
Well, I understand bringing the same energy, and right now we don't have any energy out here other than positive energy. So I'm going to say we should continue to be positive. If someone else wants to come out and act a donkey, let's let them be the donkeys. We are going to be peaceful. You have to also understand that if you're going to match them with energy, you have to be prepared to take the consequences of that energy.
So you said something earlier about they closing the park down to stop us from going over there
Yes.
protesting.
Yes.
So I see all the cops and stuff, they got it blocked off up there. That's pertaining to this protest.
It is pertaining to the protest, but I want people to understand the police are here on our behalf.
Okay.
We are the ones that contacted the police, asked them to show a presence, to be a little in the background, but to be present, because again, we want to model the change that we want to happen. And I'm so proud of the protesters that are here so far. Everyone is so calm and so level-headed, and they're here for a purpose, and they understand the purpose, and they understand what's at stake.
Thank you, sister. Definitely for that. I know she got to get
Thank
to you.
you.
Thank you for your kind words.
Before we begin, I wanted to give a little bit of information as far as what's going on before we actually start our walk. The land developer that owns this development here is responsible for shutting down the park the night before we were supposed to begin. He's also responsible for hiring off-duty officers and security, which are never here. He's responsible for closing the gates. Also, he is connected to Stephen Carrega. Stephen Carrega, who was the main character in harassing Cornell. He is not only connected with the land developer over this, but someone within the sheriff's department. And the reason I say this is, the reason I say this is the information that the HOA posted, the police report that they posted, that they're now saying they don't know who had access to their accounts that posted it. That image was not an image open to the public. That image of Cornell's background with his personal information is not an image that you and I can go access. Only somebody sitting behind a police computer that works for the police department can access that particular paper looking like that. So we are going to be looking for not just justice for Cornell and getting some type of stalking or a charge for the weapon, but also finding out who on the inside is working with Mr. Carrega to give him this information to be publishing. This isn't just it's just under the rug. We're gonna brush this under the rug. This is a lot deeper than what we were originally thinking. Also, this development has now separated economic class, whether they know about it or not. The economic classes have been devised. The land developer and the people over the HOA have decided to eliminate everyone whose house values is under pretty much $600,000 area. They have been removed from the groups, the chats, everything, because they felt like somebody was leaking information to me and the mom. So they felt like lowering lower economic class would keep the information from coming back to us. However, they're wrong. So we still have insight on the higher economic class and what they're saying and what they're doing. But that is a little bit of information on the land developer responsible for making sure we can't access a public park, the roads, this community that's never been gated. They've only gated it for us via the land developer. So finding out a little bit of information on him is going to be the next step.
Actually blocking the gate, as you see. They locked it, but they know the protest was coming.
Okay, I am a lifelong Manatee County resident, and I am a Black American. I am here supporting Cornell and his mother in this subdivision where he was stalked and harassed by 3 to 6 white men with no authority. These 3 to 6 white men in this day and age are still representing police patrols, and we will not be governed by the slave mentality still present here in Sarasota, Florida today. We stand together and we just want to walk. We out here with this whole group asking if we could just walk, and that's all Cornell wanted to do that day. We're already being subjected to things like the back-to-back storms, the tropical storm, and then we got hit by Milton. The last thing we need is to be harassed by people who we're not harming, people who we're not doing anything to. So in representation of Cornell today, can we just walk?
That's our sister.
Black lives matter! 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 Black lives matter!
You got that thing on you? You got that thing on you? You got his thing with him, Jack. Soil.
3579!
From the soil, more from the soil.
3579! Walking around black is not a crime! 3579! Walking around black is not a crime! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Here we just walk! Here we just walk!
They use historical dog whistles like, "You went up to my wife." And this tactic was used against Emmett Till, who the community said whistled at a white woman, and that ultimately ended in his death. Modern U.S. policing originated from runaway slave patrols, which was the state's way of maintaining slave society. Beginning in 1704 in South Carolina, slave patrols were established, and the idea spread through the southern states where 3 to 6 white men who enforced discipline on black enslaved individuals in the antebellum South could be any adult white man, with participation sometimes being mandatory. And this idea of a white person having authority over others has been passed down through generations, and even those who don't believe, they don't subscribe to it, they sit in silence as they are controlled by their epigenetics. So a group of people who have been forced to participate in slave patrol, the energy has been passed down through generations, and that's what we saw. So it was 3 to 6 white men with no authority. Slave patrols were 3 to 6 white men with no authority.
Black lives matter! Black lives! Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Can we just walk? Just walk! Just walk! Just walk! Just walk! Just walk! Woo!
So,
Who am I with? Who am I speaking with?
speaking with Anton Clemens, man, this is kind of personal to me because my family has a history of run-ins like this, similar, so to speak. So, I want to just stand on something that means something to me. This is personal. I lost 2 cousins to police brutality. One of them, Rodney Mitchell, Sarasota. The other one, Corey Mobley of Bradenton. So, I'm here for them.
I know that's right. So, when you saw the video, what was your reaction when you saw the video?
This is right around the corner from me.
Oh, wow.
This is real. I know it happens. So, I got to be there. If not me, then who?
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna ask you one more question. About moving out here into these, that majority of your people is not at. What do you think? Do you think it's harmful? We can move anywhere, or do you think we should be around our people?
We can go anywhere and prosper. We're not limited to one area.
Okay.
No peace!
That's
No
okay.
Yeah.
I definitely understand that too. But
Yeah.
then you get the tension. So I know a guy rode through here. He had a cart and he was like, a white guy said he got suntan lotion, right?
Yeah.
He was being funny. And sister was like, don't take it the wrong way. But me, I'm like usually on 10 about a lot of offensive stuff. And a lot of people say they're not on 10. Some people be on 1, and they say, man, that's not offensive. You know, you don't really got to get charged up about it.
Yeah.
But I know they throwing their little slick licks and stuff like that. So do you think you should match energy a lot, or you think you should decompress and let them stay charged up? Or how do you feel about the situation?
Me personally, I feel like any hatred or feelings you have towards the situation, you use to motivate yourself to do better. Push that hatred and energy and mold it for growth. Don't let them drag you down. If you're matching energies, you're dropping your energy level. That's not good for you. We're above that. I'm not saying it's not a time, but
sometimes it comes to a point where it's a time to show that energy, right?
Absolutely, I agree. But I'm not going to let anybody provoke that out of me.
Okay, gotcha.
So I have too much to lose personally. So
you wait for them. So you're the type of person to wait for them to punch you in the mouth first, and then you react.
Oh, they're not going to hit me. As soon as they swing, that's it.
So that's what you
He said punch him in the mouth.
That's what you wait, though. Okay.
Yeah, dogs bark until they bite.
I know that's right.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, who wants to speak with again? One more time.
This is Anton Clemens of Sarasota. What's your name again, bro?
My name is Mark.
Mark, it's a pleasure meeting you, man.
Thanks, Saturday. Park is closed on a Saturday. Park is closed on a Saturday. Police is heavily guarded. Sarasota police sheriffs was heavy guarding. Heavy guarding.
Just walk! Just walk! No beef! No beef! No beef!
Well, we're at the front gate, Jack. Bringing it to you.
Yes, we do! Black lives matter! Yes, we do! Black lives matter!
We're still out here on reparations. This was all about. Yeah, I want to ask you, when you saw the, is you some kin to the Cornell?
That's my grandson.
Oh, that's your grandson?
That's my grandson.
Oh, I know that's right. I know that's right, Queen. I want to ask you, when you first saw the video, the reaction of your grandson, how did it affect you?
I was very sad because he lost his father. His father was murdered. Wow. Yes. His mother almost was murdered as well. They both were shot. She was shot 6 times and he was shot 3 times in the head. He didn't make it.
Sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that.
Yes.
Queen. Yeah,
so I've been worried. That's been a burden on me.
Oh yeah, I see you out here. That's what you bringing the energy.
And my daughter just died July 20th. Oh. So yes, this year.
I hate to hear that too. Wow. Yeah. So what do you want to come out of here?
I want justice to be done. I want them to be fired. I want something also happened to the one officer that was off duty. Said that the gentleman didn't commit a crime. Walking while black is not a crime.
Right.
All Black Lives Matter.
So what the next step from here? I know that they couldn't show up because of the lawyers
and
the litigation situation.
Yes. I'm gonna be his voice. I'm gonna continue to do whatever it is that my grandson and his mother needs. I'm gonna do whatever I can to do on my behalf, on their behalf, to support them.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
I'm gonna be the voice.
Right.
Black Lives Matter. Can we just walk?
Facts. And we out here pushing it. This happened. This gonna happen. We know it's gonna happen multiple other times. It's been doing this since the beginning of time. So we just getting ahead of the curve.
We won't change. It is time for change.
Right. Definitely ready for that. What's your name again, man?
Crystal Clyburn.
Crystal Clyburn.
I am the mother of the young man. His name is Cornell Harris. That person, Stephen Karinga, who whatever his name is, that was harassing my grandson, and I'm here to support him.
I'm trying to see where the energy at right now, with the supremacists, the so-called white supremacists. We don't see the energy out here like that.
My grandson life matters. Thank you, Jesus, that he made it.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sis.
You're welcome.
Really appreciate that.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
That's our sister. That's the grandmother of Cornell. You heard it firsthand.
Just walk. Just walk.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a big following too. FRCC, we do the reparations for the Black Americans. We do that a lot. So we go to Jacksonville all the way down to Miami. We actually show our support in these kind of protests because we need to have the energy, you know, because I'm on 10 with the energy, and I know that the energy was set on 1 because we needed to be right there because the family advised us to be on 1, you know what I mean? To really just to be and think of them first. But when I come out with 10. Like, you know what I'm saying? I come out with, you know, just thinking it's on that level. When I saw the video, I was out there, I was shocked, and I was like, oh man, I wish I was out there with Cordell because I let you know it would have been turned up for me, and it might be the wrong thing for me to do, but I would have did it, you know what I mean? Because that's what I stand on, you know what I'm saying? I stand for my people, and I'm gonna ride with everybody, any situation. Never, anytime y'all call out any situation that we got, we're gonna step up and we're gonna call it out, and we're gonna be right there front line. And there's a lot of people that's on X, and I'm Mark from the Soil on X, just want to shout out.
Thank you. Walking while black is not a crime. So we thank you for seeing Cornell. Being a person after a hurricane and experiencing trauma already, and on top of that, racism is unexcusable. So we thank you again for seeing Cornell. We are here today because we recognize that this could have been another Ahmaud Arbery, Trayvon Martin, or Emmett Till, ending that type of ending. So instead of waiting for tragedy to strike, we recognize that we need to be proactive. Martin Luther King Jr. said, our lives begin to end the day we are silent about things that matter. So you have decided to show up. You have decided to speak out. This is wrong, and we will no longer continue to allow it to happen again and again. We are here to serve notice that we are watching, and we will expose your wrongdoing and any subsequent lack of inaction from any department to protect our lives and the rights that we have here, because we are all Cornell, and he is of importance. His life is of importance. We are here because no accountability has been taken on anyone's part. Not even so much as an apology has been offered in recognition of the wrongdoing. So we are here to let you know, again, we are watching, and the ways of old are gone. We are united. We will continue to be vigilant, and we are protective. Above all else, we see you and we see Cornell. Thank you everyone for coming out, for displaying such character, for displaying such grace, for being on, one, like he said, like we needed it.
You walk all the way back, past all the cattle, you walk back here for what? You want to go through a gated community? What you want?
You think I would do all that to hang out with you?
What you do?
You think I'd do all that to hang out with you? Come on, nah. Y'all got my face right though. Say what's up. Yo, I probably want to talk now, cause you done did too much. I don't know what's up with you. You more interested in me than your wife. Weary ass cracker.
Buddy, you're crossing the line now, bro.
Hey, you been crossing the line acting like you gonna hit me. I want you to do it, for real.
We all know that. We know that. You're a fucking loser. Look at this. We know what you want, buddy. We know.
Bruh, I'm a loser and you getting out your car to follow me.
You're harassing.
Come on, all right, like, make it. What am I doing?
Back up.
I'm used to say this is harassment, right? Hell no. Hell no. They're mad because I'm in this neighborhood like this, you know what I mean? Come on now. I promise you.
I know you said I saw you earlier.
Okay then, exactly, you know.
We out here putting it in.
3579. Black is not a crime.
Soil, G.
3579.
From the motherfuckers.